crucial victory. On behalf of the grateful nation, I hereby conferred on the players the 11-man technical team with national honor of officer of Niger.
All right, you see, I'm here, the lady is saying, who wouldn't, Papa be this, after such gesture of benevolence from Mr. President on behalf of the country, $100,000, equivalent of that in Naira for the girls, $50,000 equivalent of that in Naira for the coaches, a 3-bedroom apartment, and conferred on the entire team. That was, and that is how the president on behalf of Nigeria celebrated the 10-time champions of Africa, Super Falcons. We have with us Fisayo Dairo, national football expert, and of course, the chief football writer for ECS Sport. Fisayo, thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me this morning. Good morning.
If you can speak up a bit, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, thank you very much for having me this morning.
Very well. If it's in Spain, I remember when Real Madrid was chasing the La Decima. For the girls, it was Mission X, and it has been accomplished. How significant is this for you?
Yeah, for me, it is very significant. Why? Because Nigerians, we are experts in skepticism. If anything happens to anything in our nation that we used to be dominant about, Nigerians do not hesitate to quickly write the team off, write whatever that thing is, that we are no longer strong in this aspect. So now for the Super Falcons, they used to be the dominating force in African football, especially in the 90s to the early 2000s. So having lost the Wafcon 3 years ago, a lot of Nigerians believe that we are no longer what we used to be. Well, we had 9 titles already, so this time it was important that the girls show the rest of the world, because someone like me, I felt that it was unfounded to say that because we did not win a Wafcon tournament, we are no longer strong in women's football in Africa. I felt it was nonsense, really. So it was important for the girls to win the title, to show Africa that we are still the force we used to be, especially in major competitions like that. And making it 10, it's just as good as the cup.
All right, Fisayo. Some Nigerians are of the opinion that the rewards might be a little bit on the high side. $100,000 for the Falcons. How do you judge that? Do you really think, do they deserve that? Some people, I was having some conversations with some people last night, and they were like, that's a little too much for them. Do you think, are you of that opinion as well?
Yeah, sadly, I belong to that school of thought as well, But Nigeria, as a country, we are used to wasting money anyway. Even for people that a lot of Nigerians believe they are not doing what they are not doing enough to deserve what they are earning, which we no disrespect, most especially our political class. But these girls have gone there to represent Nigeria in the games, even if Nigerians did not follow the competition at the start. From the point at which they defeated Zambia in the quarterfinals, Nigerians started noticing them. Nigerians started to embrace them. They were uniting the country. So for once, when we beat South Africa in the semi-final, when we beat Morocco in the finals, a lot of Nigerians had something to be proud of. Was the money too much? I think it is way too much.
So you think?
Wafcon,
sorry to cut on. Okay. So you think they do not? You think they do not deserve that much? Is that what you're saying?
I don't want to use the word deserve. Whatever they get, they deserve it, because they have fought tooth and nail for the country. during this competition, a lot of them faced criticisms when their performances were not bad. You know, so they want it, so they deserve whatever they get. But this is a $1 million competition. The money for the title for the Wafcon winners was $1 million. And out of this $1 million, statutorily, 30% of this money goes to the players to share, which means Nigeria earned $700,000 for winning the Wafcon.
Interesting.
And now the Falcons, and now the Falcons are getting a total of $2.4 million because each is getting $100,000.
That's the players alone.
Yeah, players alone.
So when you add the extra 6.5 million, what? Okay, extra $500,000 that is to be taken by the technical crew. So that's like $3 million.
Yeah, roughly 2.9. Yeah.
So it does not tally.
All right, Fisayo.
We are not saying that it should not. Okay.
Yeah, you know, because of time, I'm sorry. We can't revert that. By the way, maybe it's their lucky day, but you know, because of time. And I'd like to ask you how important, because seeing the crop of players, it looks like a blend of the old, not too old, and the new. You know, I was surprised when I saw Francesca Odega in that team. I never knew she was there because I didn't really follow the competition like that. Then, as he said, who has called it quit on international football. Rashida Tajibade, who came as a prodigy, now the captain of the team, and then the new ladies, especially those that are foreign-based. Do you think it's the blend that worked? Even Asisa didn't really have so much minutes, and you know, there are some that feel some of those older players really motivated from the bench. How important is that blend to this victory?
Well, for me, what really won the title for Nigeria is the local coaches. You know, I've always been a strong advocate of local coaches, for Super Falcons especially, because they know the strength of the team. So it's these local coaches that brought that blend about. And in their selections, you know, like you mentioned, about 3 of these players were playing the first competition for the Falcons. You know, now, during the tournament, the coach did not hesitate to put them. We had a lot of experienced players on the bench. Why you probably did not notice Odega was because she also played just 1 match throughout the competition. So the coach did not say, I want to use experienced players alone. The coach did not say, I want to use players that were born in America or in Europe alone. Whenever we are chasing the game, he brought in a player from Nasarawa Amazons. Isa. Whenever we need goals, he brought whoever he liked. So the coach was able to bring a perfect blend of the experience, like you called it, not too old, and the very young one. Like in the game, in the final game, 2 of the players that came on from the bench, they were players that are the under 20 just last year. Yeah.
Thank you very much. I think that's all we were able to take. Fisayo Dairo, national football expert. Thank you for your time on your program this morning.
Thank you once again.
All right. Yeah. And I think Joseph Atel, as sports correspondent, we take you from here, you know, especially on Sports Spring. You don't have, you know, to miss anything. Immediately after Morning Spring, Sports Spring will come up. Femi Ojo is my name. This is all we can take. Congratulations to the girls. Congratulations to everyone with a decent work. You know, your sun and your star will shine someday. See you tomorrow.
Absolutely. Emeka Daniel is my name. Join us again tomorrow for a fresh edition of Morning Spring on Western Spring Television. Congratulations once again to the Super Falcons, and to you ladies. This is not the time, to the Super Falcons, this is not the time to break up with your boyfriends. You know what I mean? You have a wonderful day. Good morning.